Hey, what's up everybody? This is Karaker back at you another review, and today we'll be taking a look at the boss fight Legends of Lucha Libre Vampiro figure. And this was kind of a random find. I was not expecting to find the Legends of Lucha Libre figures at retail at all, but I just randomly popped into GameStop and found this entire series, and I was actually quite surprised. But of course, I had to pick up pretty much the one figure from the set I wanted the most because, I like Vampiro. I remember him from WCW. And plus, I just like the way he looks and everything. So I think this might be the best figure from the series. Well, to be determined if we get the other ones. Anyways, I came in to see what this series, as well as this company, has to offer as far as wrestling figures. Anyways, let's get right into it. Starting off with the packaging, it's kind of generic, but actually kind of cool. And it kind of works at the same time. We got Legends of Lucha Libre up there. I think that's Fanáticos. I'm sorry, I don't speak Spanish. Anyways, I got a picture of him, which kind of interesting picture down there. Of course, Vampiro, Legends of Lucha Libre, boss fight. Then the back, kind of similar to what we're used to. Basically, his stats. You can pause it right there if you want to read. Picture of the prototype, which it definitely looks better in person. Because after seeing this picture, I was like, ugh. But after seeing it in person, it's much better. And the other figures in the set. The only other one I'm kind of interested in is Ultimo Dragon, because I remember him from the Cruiserweight division. Maybe Black Taurus, possibly. I don't know, but we'll see. Anyways, I found the whole set at GameStop, so I pretty much know what to expect as far as looking at him. And if you're looking for him in particular, there's the barcode if you're looking for him. Like I said, if you're looking for some of these, check out GameStop, and happy hunting. Anyways, that's it for the packaging, so let's open up Vampiro and see what this series has to offer. We'll be right back. Okay, so here's Vampiro out of his packaging, and this figure honestly surprised me, especially with the posability. And also because how freaking cool this figure is. Pretty awesome. Anyways, let's take a look. Alright, starting off with the head sculpt. I think it's okay. Now, this is a younger Vampiro, so it's not like what he currently looks like. Like now he has like a kind of very short hair, and of course he's he's bigger. He's kind of blown up a little bit. So this is like a much younger, I guess you could say, kind of WCW days when he didn't have that many tattoos. So this one's kind of cool for you flashback collectors. So you can easily stick him in with some of your WCW figures, from Mattel. So he kind of fits in pretty nicely. Like, so the head sculpt's fine. I think it's a decent likeness to him. It's not bad. And also I do want to mention that when you first open him, it has a very strong smell. It's kind of like that rubber material that has a very strong, like, kind of wicked smell when you open it. I would say kind of an example of it is with the AEW figures, like the ones that come with jackets and everything. Like, it's like a really strong smell. Like, that's what I got when I first opened this figure. I'm like, God, he stinks. God, this figure stinks. But I don't think the figure's made out of rubber. I think it's just the plastic it was made of. Like I said, head sculpt not too bad. Definitely like the sculpting on the dreads. Like, very nice sculpting on it. Then moving down to his tattoos. Once again, this is a younger version, so nowadays he's like covered in tattoos. Like both of his sleeves are completely covered. This arm's completely covered. So this is like a younger days. The tattoos look pretty good. There's some dragons. Looks like some skulls, and looks like we got a hawk there, or an eagle. And then nothing on the back there. And then moving down, kind of generic pants, which is a little unfortunate. Just black pants with some red trim. And then standard black kick pads. Or kick boots, as they're called in Japan. And he has red wrist tape. I thought they'd be painted on, but no, it's an actual separate piece. So it's kind of like the Rey Mysterio figures from Mattel, where the wrist tape part of it is actually a separate piece. It's not painted on. So that's fine. Articulation, this is what surprised me. I guess you could say it's kind of what we're expecting to get from Mattel and WWE, what they're doing with their basic figures. Yes, the articulation that they're offering for those figures are very similar to what we got here. Head can rotate 360. Can kind of go up and down a little bit. I think it's got a hinge at the neck there. No, it's just a ball joint. Can go up and down. Arms rotate 360. Can go in and out. Nothing in the bicep, but bend at the elbow, kind of stiff. And also turn at the elbow. Now here's where it gets a little different. The wrist, it does rotate the wrist though, but instead of the hinge being on the inside where it can go like this, it actually goes up and down. So that's interesting. The waist, here's what surprised me. The waist is on a ball joint. Kind of stiff though, and it's not much room because of the waistband. But it is kind of cool how it's like a ball joint at the waist. So that's very interesting. And then looks like we got some ball jointed hips. Legs go forward that far. That looks like a paint chipped off. And then back, in and out. Nothing at the thigh, but bend the knee, single joint. Swivel at the boot. Hinge at the ankle, which is nice. And the ankle pivot, which can go all over the place. So not too bad. Only thing I don't like about the figure is that he's a little bit tricky to stand up, and also the joints, as you just saw, like they kind of rub up against each other. I mean, as you saw there, it feels like it's scraping. So that's unfortunate. For a little size comparison, here he's next to somebody he had quite the moments with back in WCW. Whether it was tag team partners or rivals, the Icon Sting. And I think the scaling is actually pretty good. So you could display these Legends of Lucha Libre figures with your AEW or WWE figures. So I think they fit in pretty nicely. So not too bad. So I would say overall, I wouldn't say outstanding figures, but not too bad. At least for this one. Like, I like it. I think it's actually pretty cool we have a modern Vampiro figure in our collection, as far as modern made, because this was kind of like a flashback. But still, very, very cool figure. So the only issue with it I had was, of course, stability is a little meh, and also the joints were rubbing up against each other, and I would have liked, give him some better deco on his pants. Because I know he wore straight black pants that said his name on it, so that would have been better. Well, that's fine. Still a very cool figure. It's a decent head sculpt, nice detail on him. Awesome posability. I was surprising, aside from the rubbing up against the joints rubbing up against each other. But still, not a bad figure. So I would say if you follow Legends of Lucha Libre, or if you're nostalgic for Vampiro from his WCW days, I would say this is a good figure to pick up if you can find him. Like I said, he is at GameStop for about $22, or you can get him on Amazon for I think about the same. He's not on Ringside, surprisingly. This whole series is not on Amazon. Not Amazon. Ringside Collectibles, excuse me. Ringside Collectibles, my bad. Which surprised me because they had Series 1, which I think was Juventud Guerrera, Taya Valkyrie, and the Lucha Brothers. So why don't they have this series? This is Series 2. Like I said, Amazon, GameStop, and of course eBay are your best bet. So I'd say if you can find him for a good price, or if you can find him at retail, I'd say pick him up. I don't know if Target or Walmart's going to get him, but who knows. As of right now, I've only seen him at GameStop. So you can find them either way, pick them up. Probably one of the better figures to get. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. Please rate, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to subscribe and click on the notification bell so you don't miss a single review. Stay tuned for more reviews of WWE action figures, AEW action figures, possibly Lucha Libre figures in the future. Stop motions, toy hunts, maybe some shorts, and more. So be sure to subscribe and ring the bell so you don't miss it. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. Please rate, comment, subscribe. Until next time, remember, you can't touch my dream, and you can't touch my soul. I'm out. Take care, guys. Bye.